Hello, beautiful mama to be. Today we begin with a gentle, beginner-friendly yoga class that includes some simple postures that the ancient yogis have traditionally used for women's health, regulating ovulation, and balancing the nervous system.
It's time to feel uplifted. To begin, just come to a comfortable cross-legged seat. Great if your hips can be higher than your knees so you're comfortable. You can always put padding underneath the knees as well if your knees don't come to the floor. Just take the palms face down on the thighs. Begin to slow down and notice your breath. And observe a full cycle of your inhale and exhale. And as you slow the breath down, notice if any portion or cycle of this inhale or exhale feels wobbly or needs a little extra support. Send your attention there. And before we begin to move, I just want you to call into your heart right now the love and intention that you have for creating this new life. This is the first baby, your first baby you're trying to conceive. I invite you to visualize here as you watch your breath, just an incredibly happy moment with your own mother, a moment where you and your own mother connected, where you felt mothered, where you felt nurtured, you felt loved. And if nothing comes to mind, just any experience in your life, doesn't have to be with your biological mother, where you felt loved, cared for, nourished. I want you to feel that in your heart. And if you're manifesting a second, third, fourth, who knows, baby, think of the love in your heart right now that you have for your current child or children. The yogic tradition teaches us that whenever we're trying to manifest something, we need to create that internal state within us, that vibration within us, and then our outer world shifts to reflect that. The yogic teachings also teaching us that the universe responds well for when we ask for more of something we already have. So connect with that love within that you have for your current children, or that love and nurtured feeling you've experienced in your own life, and ask for more. You want more of that as you go into this new pregnancy. Bring your hands to prayer at your heart. Seal that in. Deep breath in and out. And one more time, really fuse that intention into every cell of your body, this feeling. Beautiful. And then you can look at me. You'll probably need a visual reference here. I like to slide off my cushion when I do this. If you're sitting up on something, we're just going to come into Sufi grinds. So simple, so gentle. Hands are on the knees. You're just taking the torso in a big circle. So take your right shoulder all the way to the right side, almost like you were going to tip over. And then lean forward, your left shoulder all the way to the left, like you were going to tip over. And then round back on your sits bones. It should almost feel like someone gave you a little thwack in the belly, so you round back deeply. And this is going to bring a lot of energy into the pelvis area of our second chakra, where our reproductive organs, ovaries, uterus reside. So you're just making these huge circles. I like to visualize my torsos like scraping a huge pot, like I'm within a huge cauldron of manifestation here. It's kind of fun. And then reverse the circles. So just big circles in the opposite direction. Notice how this is Stretching the low back. If you're not feeling it, you might hear some click and clanks in the hips as well. It's totally normal. Nice big circles. Good. And then come to center, bring the hands to prayer. Come back to the intention, infusing your body with that love that you're inviting in, that you want more of. And then extend the left leg long. Take the right sole of foot into the thigh. Breathe in, just have the hands alongside you so you can pressure into the floor. Lift your heart a little bit. And then exhale, just fold forward. Make sure the left leg is somewhat active. So the left foot is flexed. The toes are moving actively back towards your face. You don't have to hold the foot. For most of my students, I notice if they hold the toe, their shoulders then elevate up towards their ears. Then we're inviting intention. So instead, just fold forward to whatever your capacity is while keeping your heart shining towards your toe so the spine is long, and then dip the chin, lengthen the back of the neck, and just take 5 breaths here with the hands on the shin. Feel the stretch in the backs of the legs. Good. Gently press yourself up. And then take your hands behind you, and you're just going to lift your sits bones off your sticky mat and kind of just open this up so you're now in a wide, more open hip position for our side bend. So take the left hand back to the shin, but reach the right arm up and over for a big side body stretch. It should feel really good. Notice if your heart is collapsed towards the floor, try to spin it up towards the ceiling. I sometimes like to take my right hand to my left ear and urge my elbow back in space so I feel this big juicy stretch. Last breath. Good. And then come back up. We'll take both these postures on the other side. So straighten your right leg, bring the left sole of foot into the groin. Remember, it's not about touching the foot, although we do want that right foot flexed. Start with the hands on either side of your body so you can get long, heart lifts, and then exhale, fold. Imagine your heart, or the center of where your bra is, had a flashlight on it, and we want that flashlight pointing forward, either towards the toe or the ankle. We don't want to collapse and round the upper back. 5 deep breaths here. Keep slowing down your breath. Slowly press yourself up. Take your hands behind you. Do your little scooch move so you're in this more open hips now. Right hand to the shin. Left arm reaches up and over for your side body stretch. Keep the right foot, so the extended leg, flexing back. And then again, that option to take the left hand this time to the right ear. Send the elbow back, send the heart forward. The goal is that this side body stretch is not just stretching the intercostal muscles in the ribs, but see if you move forward and back, if you can actually feel it pulling down into the hips, that QL muscle that gets so tight and tense and constricts the pelvis. So maybe feeling this in the low back as well. Good. Come back up. And then let's just take one downward facing dog. So whatever down dog looks like for you, I always encourage my students to keep the knees really bent so you can prioritize a long spine. So just stretch out the legs. If you have a seasoned yoga practice and you want to take more movements here, like going through plank and cobra or chaturanga or something like that, please feel free. Otherwise, if you're new to yoga, just stay here in this downward facing dog, stretching the back of the legs, pressing the heart towards the thighs, bending the knees deeply. Totally okay if your heels are off the ground. We just kind of want to stretch the body, build a little bit of strength, and find this gentle inversion before we come into our meditation. So let the knees come to the ground now and set yourself up for our inner peace meditation. Come to a comfortable seat. Make sure your hips are higher than your knees if you can. You can always sit against a wall or in a chair. Take the palms face up on the thighs in Gyan Mudra, so index finger and thumb touch. A little gentle pressure there. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out the mouth. Once again, deep cleansing in breath, filling up as much as you can. Open the mouth, HA. Let it go. Last time. Breathing in. Send the breath down into the belly, up into the collarbones. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Breathe in through the nose. And then out through the nose, but now consciously elongating the breath. As you observe these two streams of breath coming in and out through the nostrils, take a moment to check in with yourself. How are you doing today? Physically, emotionally, mentally. Our aim in this meditation today, as you watch the breath, is to help you step into a rhythm of effortlessness. Slow your breathing down. Make any final adjustments so that you can be as comfortable as possible. On your next inhalation, gently pressure the thumb into the index finger. And breathe out completely. Switch both thumbs now to be pressing the middle finger as you inhale fully, filling the torso with breath, exhaling completely. And thumb to ring fingers. Breathe in. Breathe out. And thumb to pinky finger. Filling up the torso with as much breath as you can. The deeper and fuller you make the inhale, the more naturally the exhale happens. And then switching back, thumb to index finger, breathing in and out. So repeat like this, one cycle of breath per finger. After you complete a cycle of breath, you just press the thumb to the next finger. Maybe you notice how working with the breath and the mudras in this way serves as a pattern interrupter, helps us let go of all the stuff that's been consuming our mind. Drop into a different energetic state or frequency. Keep going with this. And this technique helps us to let go of any rushing, aids us in slowing down. When we're hurried or frantic, the peace within begins to seem unavailable to us. So reverse engineering that here. Notice if you already feel calmer, more in touch with your physical, emotional, and mental well-being as you practice here. The next time you come to Gyan Mudra where we started, index finger and thumb touch, just stay and maintain that connection there. It's holding Gyan Mudra. Whenever you next get to it, no rush. As you hold steady now, notice if the light of your inner awareness is brighter. As you sit here, meditate on this idea of this sheath or cloak or vest that's been covering up the inner peace that is your birthright, that so naturally resides within you. Let those coverings fall. And this light at your heart center, this sense of deep tranquility in the belly and the gut, enables you to step into this new frequency of spaciousness, patience, compassion, kindness. And know deep within you that this peace is what's going to attract and manifest and bring in your baby. Acknowledge your bravery and your courage, and your commitment, your time spent here today on your mat, knowing that all these efforts to prepare the body, to calm the nervous system count. Just like accumulating or saving money in the bank, if you can come back to this practice or meditation every day or just every week, cumulatively, it is going to prepare your nervous system and your body for your baby. Trust yourself, have faith in the process. Wishing you so much love on your pregnancy journey, from my heart to yours. Namaste.